Hello viewers who are waiting for the latest information on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Welcome back to Future Channels. Today, we will watch a video about the moment when the Ukrainian troops thwarted the Russian largest convoy. The Russian military has just suffered heavy losses after its military vehicles caught fire during an attack by Ukrainian forces, according to the Ukrainian military, which has released video footage of the fighting. One account on X Media, at R8Lee85, posted the video, saying, "Video from the 77th Ukrainian Airmobile Brigade and the 92nd Assault Brigade Achilles Battalion shows a large-scale attack on Russian armored forces on the Kupiansk front line." The US-based independent think tank, ASDO, said Ukrainian forces had repelled and thwarted the largest Russian convoy attack on Kupiansk. The 2-minute video shows aerial footage of military vehicles burning in an open field, with smoke billowing into the sky. The post added that 2 tanks, 2 armored personnel carriers, and 1 infantry fighting vehicle had been destroyed during the Russian attack, with those remaining fleeing in panic. The enemy column attacking the positions of the Ukrainian National Guard also suffered a setback, the post said, according to a translation. Footage of damaged Russian armored vehicles pressed together suggests that Russian forces had attacked in close columns. They were pinned down after Ukrainian fire elements began firing, a common occurrence in failed Russian offensives. ISDA also provided further details about the location. It said Ukrainian forces had been operating near the village of Pishchain, southeast of Kupiansk, Kharkiv Oblast, after Russian forces attacked just across the Oskil River, where Moscow had tried to gain an advantage. Ukrainian military sources said Russian forces have been pushed back to their original positions near Pishchain. In contrast, ISDO said geolocation footage showed that Moscow's forces had made no progress during the offensive. Ukrainian officials also said that Russian forces had launched an attack on a hospital in the northeastern city of Sumy, killing 9 people and wounding 12. The initial strike hit the hospital, while the second strike came as rescuers and police were trying to evacuate patients to safety in what Russia called a double tap attack. On the other hand, Ukrainian special forces, mainly members of the National Guard's Azov Special Purpose Brigade, managed to destroy a Russian infantry fighting vehicle while it was moving. Ukrainian soldiers targeted and destroyed the advancing enemy vehicle using an FPV drone. The FPV drones, which were provided to the army through civilian donations, played a key role in the operation. In a video taken at one part of the front line, a Russian IFV, presumably carrying infantry, is seen moving in the open. Ukrainian FPV operators lock onto the enemy IFV and chase it, delivering a pinpoint strike to the rear of the vehicle. Subsequently, another Ukrainian drone recorded the successful attack, showing the Russian vehicle engulfed in flames. The effective combat action carried out by the Azov Brigade most likely resulted in the loss of Russian armored vehicles and Russian troops inside the IFV during the battle. In addition, a Ukrainian drone also managed to target and destroy a T-90M tank, the latest main battle tank to enter Russian frontline service. The destruction took place near the eastern city of Avdiivka. Video footage of the encounter was released by Albinafella, a Ukrainian military and political blogger. The drone, operated by the Special Purpose Center Squadron 1 Omega, detected a T-90M tank positioning itself for combat. Using the drone, Ukrainian forces launched an attack that destroyed a Russian tank. The T-90M, often touted by Russian President Vladimir Putin as the best tank in the world, has faced significant setbacks on the battlefield. Despite Putin's claims of superiority, the T-90M faces a tough challenge in Ukraine. Based on open-source intelligence data, analysts estimate that Russia has lost dozens of T-90M tanks in the war with Ukraine. In addition, several T-90M tanks have been captured by Ukrainian forces, further underscoring the challenges Russia faces in maintaining its armored assets. In addition to the T-90M artillery systems and tanks, the Russian military also lost one of its fearsome thermobaric rocket launchers to a Ukrainian-made explosive drone. The thermobaric rocket launcher is a TOS-1A, known as Solnspek or Sunshine. The launcher was captured on video moments before it was hit by an FPV drone, causing a massive explosion and sending debris flying in all directions. Reports from the 63rd Separate Mechanized Brigade confirmed the destruction of the TOS-1A system after being hit by several suicide drones, which triggered a fire and subsequent explosion, effectively neutralizing the formidable weapon. The TOS-1A is an updated version of the TOS-1 Berentino, an armored rocket launcher capable of launching incendiary and thermobaric rockets. The TOS-1, a heavy flamethrower, is designed to provide fire support to infantry and tanks, defeat enemy personnel in covered and overt environments in various types of offensive and defensive combat actions, and disable transport and light armored vehicles. The TOS-1A entered service in 2001. It has improved range and a better ballistic computer. It is mounted on a modified T-72 tank chassis. Equipped with a rotating launch system capable of launching up to 24 guided thermobaric rockets in sequence, the TOS-1A is extremely powerful. It uses a thermobaric warhead, or air explosive, which uses the surrounding oxygen to produce a high-temperature explosion. Often referred to as a vacuum bomb, it consists of a fuel container with two different explosives, increasing its destructive power.